Good morning, everybody. Come back to installment of Scott Selections here for Saturday, February 19th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We ended up with a winner with Maryland on the money line at minus 120 on FanDuel as they beat Nebraska pretty handily. We finally snapped a losing streak, which was nice. We finally had a team that didn't fall apart in the second half as Nebraska really just imploded like we're used to seeing them as Maryland blew the game open and won by double digits. So a nice winner there. Look for another winner here on Saturday. But this was supposed to be the UFC video. However, I looked at the card and more thoroughly, and I really did not like anything in terms of value. So I decided to skip it and go back to college basketball and looking at a matchup that only a gambler could love in the Big Sky between two very, very awful teams. It's a matchup between Sacramento State and Idaho State. And for the play of the day, we're going to take Idaho State minus 2.5 at minus 120 on FanDuel. Time recording of 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like Idaho State in this spot. First of all, 2.5 is a pretty generous line. Shopping around, every other book has 3 or even 3.5. I saw BetMGM had 3.5 at minus 110. So I'll gladly take the 2.5. It should not be there for that much longer. The Hornets have been a pretty underwhelming team all season long. They've especially been terrible for the past month and change. The Hornets have lost each of their last 6 games, while they have also lost 10 of their last 11 games. The Sacramento State is easily in the worst form of any team in the conference, which is why they are 6-16 straight up this season. Meanwhile, Idaho State is not good by any means. They're 6-18 straight up, but Idaho State has won 2 of its last 3 games, including a nice home win against Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado is a 9-5 in conference play, so I do think that some, I'd say, momentum would carry over into this game. They also beat Idaho on the road by 9 a couple of games ago. They lost on the road to Eastern Washington by 3, and Eastern Washington is 8-7 in conference play, so that's a decent result there. They covered the spread in that one. But the point is Idaho State is starting to play its best basketball of the season. Meanwhile, Sacramento State is easily playing its worst basketball of the season, and I do think that this line is more reflective of the overall season as opposed to recent form, and for that reason, I do think Idaho State is a bit undervalued in the spot. Plus, to go through some efficiency numbers, Idaho State is better at offense and at rebounding. Idaho State ranks 333rd in offense efficiency, according to KenPom. Sacramento State ranks 344th. Meanwhile, Idaho State ranks 278th in rebounding rate. Sacramento State ranks 336th. So I do think that Idaho State should end up looking a little bit better offensively. I mean, both the teams are terrible when it comes to putting the ball in the basket, but Idaho State is less bad, and I do think that Idaho State should win the rebounding battle as well. But you want to look at the actual home road splits. Sacramento State 2-8 straight up on the road, 1-8-1 ATS in the last 10 games. They're just playing terrible basketball, and I do think that if you're looking at a spot to take a team that is a bit undervalued because of full season performance as opposed to recent performance, I do think that Idaho State is a pretty, let's just say, underpriced team, and I think they should be favored closer to 4.5 in this game. Plus, Idaho State is 5-1 ATS in the last 6 games. So once again, that's a testament to how the markets have underpriced Idaho State recently, and I do think that's the case once again. So the play today, once again, here for Saturday, February 19th, is going to be on Idaho State, minus 2.5 at minus 120 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.